Okay, thanks for tuning in. For those of you who watch these videos, looks like I've got the final battle against the Yellow Turbans, which is the battle against Zhang Jiao himself. And then from there, I think we might be moving on over to the coalition against Zhang Jiao. So this should be a good battle. Hopefully it turns out well. This is going to be, since this is a penultimate battle for the Yellow Turban Rebellion, hero difficulty will actually change how this battle works. So hero difficulty, if you don't know, and I'll probably try and explain it as we fight, the battles are decided much quicker in hero difficulty. So if you're not in the relative area of an officer that's in trouble, chances are either the officer is going to get taken out, or they're going to take out the enemy officer. So really quick, so here, and this is how battles are decided when you're not involved directly with the battle. So all this blue area here, this is the morale meter for your army, and the darker it is as far as the blue goes, the stronger your army is, the better they're going to fight, the faster they'll fight, the more synchronous they'll be in their attacks, and obviously they'll be hitting harder, and on top of that, they're more durable. And that's vice versa for the red. So the darker the red, the stronger the enemies, the harder they hit, and the tankier they are. Now, let's say I'm fighting in this area right here, and there's an enemy officer here encountering, or he's currently fighting a allied officer. If I'm way over here and these two here are fighting, it is going to let me know that these guys are fighting, and most likely because it's in a red area, the friendly officer is going to be in a lot of trouble. And if I don't get to him within a certain amount of time because of hero difficulty, this battle here will get decided probably before I even make it to there. So that's what hero mode does. So it's a good idea to try and keep as many of your officers as possible, because from the looks of it, this area right here is going to be quite difficult. That's a lot of enemy officers. Obviously there's Zhang Jiao as well as his two brothers. So and you can see just how much smaller our army is, so we have a lot of ground to cover. This also looks to be a very linear map as well, so I really have to decide which route I want to go. I do have to defend Zhujin and Huangfu Song. So if you're not playing hero difficulty, you really don't have to bother with actual preparation. So if you're on Wayfarer or whatever the easiest difficulty is, I think it's called Journeyman, you don't have to worry about this. But if you're on hero mode, you really have to decide your route before you actually go into battle prep. So this is only for these large scale battles. So let's see if I can possibly one-shot this. I am going to go use with the spear. The spear is my strongest weapon. And let's see, I got defense, so hopefully this works out. We still can't choose a companion, so let's see how it turns out.
We fight to end the chaos. To do so, we must first take down the Yellow Turban's leader.
We will lead the attack alongside Dong Zhuo's forces. We will forge a path through the enemy ranks.
The song sounds familiar.
The Yellow Turbans are all done for. It's only a matter of how much to retain.
Wait, that song is very familiar.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, this is Ignition. This is from Dynasty Warriors 6. This is an amazing soundtrack. This is the theme for the Yellow Turbans in my book. They remade it too. I love it when they... Yeah, this is Ignition from Dynasty Warriors 6. This is an amazing theme for the Yellow Turbans. That's how you know this is the final battle. Do you have access to a horse now? Okay, so it is linear. I don't know how to get to the other allied units. Counter him. I do love that counter has such a large window. Had to interrupt this guy. Perfect parry. That guy's out. Take this guy out. Yeah, I'm actually liking the spear a lot more. Oh, gotta get out of the way of those arrows. Spear's actually a pretty good weapon. Interrupt. Take out his fortitude. Get some more damage in before I go into the assault mode. Okay, assault mode. And this is how you maximize your damage. Counter that. Nope. Didn't work. Really trying to use the evasion a lot more, so I'm not using my bravery when I'm blocking. Because blocking consumes bravery on hero difficulty.
Allow me to show you who the real hunter is here.
All right, now it is time to show you what I
Let's wait for them to bash to this door.
On the advance.
So F, no, that's E. No, E's good.
Our allies, and I shall do so through my deeds in battle.
So I'm gonna handle this area, and then I gotta go help out some friendlies.
very well. We shall meet them head on.
Take this officer really quick. There's a ladder there, I can go up there. Go for a Musu attack.
Don't worry about the archers.
The feather, fighting these guys with the strategist feather, which is the weapon that they're using, they're a little bit easier to fight because of their slow attacks. I think fighting spears is a little bit tricky. Good awareness. Alright, I was able to interrupt his attack. What's going on here? Okay, we got a morale boost.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So I can quickly take out these guys.
I've seen your face before. Oh, you decided to stick with the yellow turban.
Okay, I gotta go up and help Guan Yu. So I don't know how we got that morale boost, but that helped out a lot, dispatching those enemy officers pretty quickly. This is the thing with hero difficulties, you really gotta pick up the pace.
The militia forces are struggling. Perhaps I ought to return the favor from earlier. Time to advance.
Keep on this guy. Reduce that. Okay, so I've got the 2 red shields out, now I just gotta work on reducing his fortitude while fighting another officer.
We know. You spread pain and suffering across this land. Destroy them. Take back control.
Need some better battle arts for the spear. Just use a Musu attack. Getting overwhelmed. Get some damage in before I do assault.
Continue to support the main forces.
Gotta take this guy out and help Huang Fu Song and Zhu Jin because they're advancing pretty quickly.
I had hoped for more resistance than that.
Discard that. Counter.
What? They've all been killed?
That's fine. Interrupt that. Okay.
Enter the fray
The
myself.
enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Okay, now I gotta go get to the front. Don't really have to worry about Zhang Jiao. He's taking care of himself. It's just I gotta make sure that Cao Cao, Xia Huiyuan, Xia Hudun, Zhu Jin, and Huang Fu Song are all good. Because the more allies we have for the final part of the battle, the better.
Continue fighting with everything you have.
Because I know the final part of that battle is gonna be difficult.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up.
I don't see any health jars, so I can't get any meat buns.
Enemy stronghold. Proceed alongside the main force and stay vigilant. Forward march. Take this.
The spear is actually not too bad when it comes to horde clearing. Although I know that there are better weapons. I really want to get Guan Yu's Green Dragon. That's a really good crowd controller. Just work on getting some KOs here. Make it easier to fight some of these officers. Ooh, there's a flask. I'll just use my Musu gauge so I can get that flask. Where'd that flask go? There it is. Oh wait, that's not a flask. It is a flask. Why can't I pick it up? Okay, work on the officer.
Even more fierce than I had feared. I'm worried the Han government won't be able to control him for long.
Assault managed to catch the other officer. Took him out.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
Right, we still have every single ally too. Not one person has retreated. I don't have to worry about C.
Let's go. This is not working out. It's my training.
Or maybe I do.
No, this
D.
is bad. Someone doesn't.
I gotta help out the Wu guys.
Done for.
See if I can get to him quickly.
It's more intense than I anticipated.
Okay, Guan Yu's doing fine up there in the northwest.
From this
I gotta help out
position,
Sun
we'll be
Jian.
able to strike their stronghold from behind.
Liu Bei's ready for an ambush. That'll be good for morale.
Our main force.
Will someone please notice me? I need help.
Interrupt that attack before he damages Han Dang more.
Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The club officers are annoying to fight.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, we managed to clear these guys out, help the Wu guys.
Got this. Gods, we ask that you aid us once more. Turn our indomitable will into unfailing strength. This territory.
The enemy officer has been
Alright,
defeated.
we should be in a good spot. There's some health jars.
We'll whittle away at our forces. We need to find
What's
a
going
path
on?
to Zhang Jiao.
Okay, that's happening all the way out there.
No mercy.
So you'll find these throughout the battles. Always get these because they will replenish your meat bun supply as well as your extras. Enemy officers will usually drop meat buns, but not in hero difficulty. So you always got to keep an eye out for those health pots. Use your meat buns before you collect those things. That way you can actually have some in reserves. Ah, it's this guy. Okay. Go up this way. This battle is actually going pretty well, and I think it's mostly because we have all our allies with us. Liu Bei is ready to do an ambush, which means that whole red area where Zhang Jiao is at will actually be a morale boost for our forces, which means it won't be so red. So I gotta defeat this guy.
Zhang Liang, General brother of Zhang Jiao. I won't stop until peace has come to
Gotta get rid of that red shield to take away his armor. Okay, now I can work on the fortitude. I gotta take this guy out quickly because Huang Song is gonna die here. If he dies, the mission's over. Get in some extra damage. I gotta hurry with this guy.
Where did I go wrong? Well, things don't look too good.
Let's get serious. Take this.
Okay. The two guys that we gotta protect are about to lose.
Take this. Turn the tables.
Okay. I think we might have saved Huang Song and Zhu. I hope so. They should have a good amount of health.
I will give my life to help achieve peace. Brother, please see it done.
Okay, now I don't know if I should regroup with Liu Bei to do the ambush.
That's the situation. So, we've taken down Zhang Liang.
Ready to
Soon
charge.
come face to face with Zhang Jiao.
Okay, so looks like we have two options. We can charge into the enemy force with Cao Cao, or I can go join up with Liu Bei and do an ambush. The ambush is the better option considering hero difficulty. The ambush will actually lower the morale of the enemy army, which actually will make it easier for us to fight. So I'm going to cut this part out and regroup with Liu Bei and do the ambush. Okay, and I think if Liu Bei and his forces didn't survive, I think our only option would be to charge with Cao Cao, which I think is not the best option. So hopefully this ambush actually does make this final portion easier. So let's see what happens. Alright, look at that. You can see some blue kind of made it into our portion of this area. Oh, got some heavies.
Use those feelings to strike back.
Time is right. Attack now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's see. Destroy these, because
I am Zhang Jiao, General of Earth, brother of Zhang Jiao.
looks like I have no choice but to fight Zhang Jiao. Okay, so it looks like I gotta find the thing, and it's right there in front of me, luckily.
Zhang Jiao. Yes. Give to confusion. I shall strike while you're distracted. All my might.
Getting kind of pushed in right now by all these guys. See, if I get 1,000 KOs, will I get some health back? I do not. I did get some health, though. That's good. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Let me get up here. Come on. All right, good. Just before I got hit by another volley of arrows.
They too have a warrior who knows sorcery. And I have no choice but to call on the divine power.
No, not enough allies for this tactic. I don't know how to build up allies for that.
We seem to have gained the upper hand. The tide is turning in our favor.
Another tactic? Oh, Sun Jian.
Let's get serious.
Protect Cao Cao. Let's just do that.
Take this. Reinforcements.
I thank you for your aid.
Man, there's a lot of enemies. Look at that. I have never seen this many enemies, or this many soldiers in a Dynasty Warriors game before.
Show me what you can do.
Okay, I'm kind of in an invisible wall right now.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Oh, it's a Mushu attack. Huh, look at that. Interrupt that. Okay, finally, this battle's going in our favor. Okay, so far this is a really fun battle. I'm having a blast with it.
I've slain the enemy officer. That's an officer? You must be kidding.
Where's this guy going?
How to get the job done.
Take this.
Predictable.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, this is one of the main baddies. Not Zhang Jiao, but it's one of his brothers. So far, I guess because I don't have a companion with me, I cannot do the dual Mushu attacks and dual battle arts tactics.
You are just in time. attack.
All right, now we just got to deal with Zhang Jiao.
Officer has been defeated.
While we die,
How do I get up there?
brother, let's go. The heavens not favor us.
Well done, everyone. Yellow Turbans are almost. Wait, I've lost sight of Zhang Jiao. Find him.
Oh, he's gone again.
Let him get away. Take this.
Now, let us overcome
I
this
wonder
enemy.
if you can only find Zhang Jiao with
We have come to assist you.
the incense.
Lord Zhang Jiao, we will join the fight too.
Troops. We can't let them go.
Ah,
We must take care of them while we look for Zhang Jiao.
Siluan,
okay, I figured we'd do this.
go. They are calling for you. You are a guardian of peace.
I wonder if we're going to be dueling Zhang Jiao.